Hey guys, today I'm super excited to share my Idaho spring bear hunt with you. This is a story that's been 3 years in the making. It's so much more than just another bear video. It's a story filled with ups and downs, close calls, and unfinished business. Trust me, you'll want to stick around to the end because this one doesn't disappoint. Back in the spring of 2024, this was a new bait site for us. We had another site that we'd been using for a few years, had a hunter move in about 50 yards from, our bait. And rather than, deal with the drama of that, we just decided to pull that site out and search for a new place to put one. So we set up this bait. It was about 3 or 4 weeks into the season already. We didn't have high hopes for it, but right away we started to get some pretty good action. This bear was on it fairly early on, so he was kind of our main target bear for the year. So Trevor, we'd sat it a few times, and one morning, 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, Trevor had a chance at this bear. He came in and Trevor shot it. He shot it with a 45-70, dropped right there at the bait, kind of rolled out of sight into the brush. And, we were very confident that he was dead, just, a short distance from the bait. So we started tracking it, had fairly good blood to start with, but very early on, he was already going uphill. The blood started to, disappear pretty quickly. We were following, little specks of blood here and there, tracks. We tracked him for the better part of that day, uphill most of the time. He went about 2 miles uphill before we ran out of blood, ran out of tracks. He went up over the top and into another drainage, and we had no way to follow him at that point. So we went back, pretty frustrated. We watched the footage again. In the heat of the moment, it looks like, this is a dead bear. But when you watch it in slow motion, you'll see, the shot was a little bit higher than we expected it to be. Went through the meaty part of his back, and, it just wasn't a fatal hit. So pretty disappointed. All we could do was wonder, did he make it? Did he survive? Because honestly, in those situations, you truly don't know 100%. When we started the season in 2025, those questions were still in the back of our mind. Did he make it? Would he be back? As we started checking camera pictures, it was getting, middle to the end of May, and finally there was some pictures of a bear that fit his size, his color. They were nighttime pictures, so it was hard to, be 100% that it was him. And then finally we got some daytime pictures, and we knew for sure this was him. He had made it. It was a pretty incredible feeling. Not because we had another chance to hunt him necessarily, but because we knew he'd made it. We knew he'd survived. We didn't have a lot of time in the month of June to really hunt this bear last year, but we continued to have pictures of him throughout, the month of June until we pulled our cameras. And, at that point, really all we could do is just hope that he'd make it through another year and that we would get a chance to hunt him this year. All right. It is May 25th. Trevor got his bear a week ago. We haven't been back in here since then, kind of letting things settle down a little bit. So, Memorial Day weekend, Lots of stuff going on up here, so we'll probably get this set. Check the trail cameras. And probably let it sit for another week before we come and actually set it to hunt again. But
Mom got more grain to bring to the bear bait. Our dad's not here because he's on call. He got put pistachios, bread, crackers, M&Ms, Cheetos.
all kinds of stuff, huh?
And we got more bread over here.
Hey, it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's get it done.
Just throw it all over the place.
Yep. There you go.
How can I start filming again?
Give me your trash. Yep. Done. If the screen goes off, you just double tap it. Don't trip.
I tripped when I went up there to dump the
A little
grain.
bit of grease.
What's the rest of this?
Just a sec. Let me do the other bag.
Because we have 5 bags of grain. Go and spread it out up there. Like this. Throw it all over the place.
Oops. There's a sticks
Yeah. I don't think they're pulling them away. I just think they're breaking them. The baby of trucks, that little one.
How's that looking, guys?
Well, that's a skinny sticks over there.
Alright, guys. We got the bear bait all reset. It's Saturday, May 30th today. Trevor's on call, so it's just the boys and I. Had to make a couple trips, but got her all done. Now we'll go and see if we can't find some mushrooms. When the boys and I got home after picking mushrooms, Trevor and I started going through the camera pictures. We had all the usual bears on the bait, a whitetail buck, same old, same old. Then we see these. These are the first and only pictures we have of this bear for the year so far. He came in on May 29th, early in the morning, basically walked right through, but I remember saying to Trevor when we saw these, "You know what bear that looks like, right?" So Trevor ended up making a bait run by himself on June 3rd, while I took the boys to a baseball game. Again, the first few times we see him, it's at night, and it's always a few days apart. Then June 2nd, we get the first daytime color pictures to confirm it is him. He didn't stay long, but between both camera angles, we are 100% sure this is him. At that point, my mind was made up. This was the bear I was going to hunt this year. This was my bear. Challenge accepted. Well, good morning, guys. It's 4 o'clock. Made it up here. I'll park the Ranger and I'll walk from here. Got that big bear on our camera. He always shows up late, seems like, the first part of June, and hangs out for a couple weeks. So he's been on the camera, middle of the night, and then we do have some daylight photos of him early in the morning. So sometime between 6 and 8 o'clock. So pretty early morning getting up here, but it's 4 o'clock. I'm gonna get packed up and I'm gonna start walking. Well, guys, I just sat down here at the bait. It's about 4:20. That little blonde bear is over there right now. The camera's not picking it up real great, but I'll see if I can get some footage on my phone for you. It's 5 o'clock now. That little bear is still over there. Fingers crossed that big one shows up. Pretty cool. Alright guys, it's 5:30. That little blonde bear ran off about 10 minutes ago. This little black one just showed up. Pretty small one. Starting to run. So, we want to shoot this one. Really looking for that big brown bear. There's only two chocolate brown bears. One's a sow. One's that big boar. So, it's about 5:45. That black bear just got pretty nervous and ran off, so we'll see what shows up. Looks like it's that brown sow. She's definitely bigger than that black one that was just here. But it's not the big one. exciting when that brown colored sow came in. I could tell that little bear left the bait, and I could see the branches in that tree moving, so it must have climbed up in that tree. And then when that sow took off, the little one, the black one, came out of the tree. And it's real thick brush around here, so I couldn't see much. But I could see the branches moving until it was coming down. Well, it came out of the tree and it came through the brush straight over this direction. And I didn't see it till it was about 15 yards down the hill from me. Grabbed my pistol out of my bino case and waved it around, made a little noise. Got it out of here, so it's about 6:15. Quite a bit of action this morning, so we'll just keep sitting. I think I'll sit till about 8. See what else we can see for you guys. Alright, it's 6:30. That little black bear is back over there in the bait now, so I saw it run off into the bushes after I scared it a little bit, but I didn't know where it went, so I've been looking over my shoulder, making sure it's not sneaking up on me. It's back over there now, so I'll keep sitting. Alright guys, it's 8 o'clock. I am hiking out, head home for a couple hours. Tanner's birthday tomorrow, so we're gonna go camping for the week, or for a night. So I gotta get packed up and ready for that. And then we'll come back early this evening, rebait it, and then do an evening sit. So pretty eventful morning for you. 3 different bears on there, and then that moose right there at the end. So pretty cool. All right, stay tuned. I'll catch up with you guys a little later. About 6 o'clock. Over here at the bait, just getting it reset. Go back over and sit for the night until it gets dark. Alright guys, it's about 9 o'clock. Yeah. We had a little bit of action tonight, just not the bears we were looking for. We looked at the camera pictures after we were over there, and that freaking big bear was out at 3:30 this afternoon, and it was 85 degrees, blazing sunshine. Looks like he's sowed up now. That sow he's with is the one that had the cub at the beginning of the season. She kicked her cub out a few weeks ago. So it looks like he's just following, paired up with her. So hopefully they'll stick around. And we'll get a chance at them one of these days. Got a couple more weeks in the season, so we got time. Alright guys, it's 2:30, Sunday afternoon, June 7th. We just got back from camping for the weekend for Tanner's birthday. I am gonna go and just do a couple hours sit here, middle of the afternoon, see what I can see. I've just been hammering the bait the last 10 days, and we've got some middle of the afternoon pictures of this big bear. So, I don't know. Just a matter of being in the right place at the right time, so see how it goes today. Well guys, things were pretty quiet at the bait this afternoon. For some reason when we got home from camping for the weekend and it was about 1:30, I just had a serious case of FOMO, and I just knew if I didn't go this afternoon that he would be there. But it's a weekend, there's quite a bit of people traffic out in the mountains. Should have known better, but oh well. We'll come back up tomorrow night, restock the bait, and then probably Thursday night come restock it, and then we'll sit. We're gonna hunt this thing pretty hard all of next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hopefully we can get him. We'll keep putting in the time, and you guys keep following along. Thanks. Friday, June 12th. Just worked this morning, and Trevor went up and set the bait yesterday, checked the cameras. That bear's been in there. Just real inconsistent. Some days he's in there in the middle of the afternoon and right before dark. So I'm going to go in there, hopefully be sitting by 3 o'clock, and I'm going to sit there till dark. We'll see if we can see him. Hopefully get a shot at him. Our plan is to basically sit this bait from daylight to dark all weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just hoping to get that one chance at this bear. He's been quite a challenge. It's been 3 years we've been trying to get him, and it's come down to just the time. We just got to put in the time. We just got to sit there and wait. Just hope that it works out. So. Alright guys, we are sitting at the bait at 3:20. It's definitely been hit since last night, but the big logs are still in place. So hopefully that means he hasn't been here yet, and we'll get a chance to see him tonight. So I'd been watching this bear for a good 15 to 20 minutes and noticed it start to get, pretty nervous right here. And I just had a feeling that something big was about to happen. Guys, that's it. I haven't heard a death moan, so I'm a little nervous. I rewatched the footage. It looked like a good shot. He rolled right off the top of it. Gosh, fingers crossed, please. I did send Trevor an in-reach message that I shot him. So hopefully he'll get up here. It'll take him probably half hour or so. Yeah. Get a little nervous going over there to look for a bear when there's so many other ones running around, but yeah, pretty exciting. Oh gosh, I hope we get him, guys. I hope we get him. So I shot my bear right about 8 o'clock. I guess it was a little after 8. It's about 8:30 now. Trevor's on his way. There's been 2 bears on the bait since I shot. So I'm a little nervous about going over there and looking for it before Trevor gets here, but yeah. Gosh, I hope that bear's dead over there. I rewatched the video. It looks like he tumbled down off of the bait. And then kind of a death run. He was down into the brush. Hopefully he's just laying dead over there a little ways. I never did hear a death moan, but gosh. Just sit here and second guess everything. Felt like it was a good shot. What was it? Frontal, kind of 1/4-2. Put it right in front of the shoulder and go through the lungs and stuff on the offside. And just gonna have to wait and see, I guess. I hate this part. Hey there! I don't know.
Shoo! Bear!
Huh? Don't say bears.
What?
Because you just made me think there was a bear.
What? But the mom says shoe bears.
But don't say it like you're scared.
Okay.
Sure.
Huh? There's that.
Barely made it out of them.
Mm-hmm. I told you the way you hit him, you didn't go very far.
Hey, bear! Oh. Look at that big old noggin on him.
That's bear, Mom. Holy crap! It's like all fat. Little bear.
That's some good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed today's film. It's a story that's truly special to me that will stick with me for the rest of my life. You know, it's kind of a bittersweet feeling putting an end to this story. It took 3 years to finally put our hands on this bear. You know, I'm definitely proud of myself for, you know, committing to this one bear this year, putting in the time and the dedication that it took to get it done. But there's also just this sense of deep respect for this bear. You know, it took 3 years for us to be able to get it done. I almost feel like we have a relationship with him. So it's a little bittersweet knowing that, you know, next spring is going to be starting fresh. But yeah, it's just a story that is truly special to me. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a comment below. Let us know what you thought. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. This is Made Out West Outdoors, and we'll see you down the trail.
Kind of see if this one's smaller, I'll take it. See, this one doesn't got one. See over here? No, there is something there.
Little.
Does that mean it's young? I don't know. That's kind of funky. I've never seen anything like that, but if I can take that, I will. So, you know.
It might be on YouTube.
Yeah.
The following day, we took the bear in to complete the mandatory check-in for Fish and Game. Trevor's brother is an authorized local licensed vendor for these kind of checks, so we called him up and had it done in a matter of 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, so that's it. I got two. Get that thing enveloped up like that. Got cool color. color. He's almost blonde.
We also started the process of rendering the fat. The slabs of fat we got off this bear were absolutely huge. We stuck it in the freezer for a few hours, then chopped it into chunks to go into the grinder. We grind it first to help speed up the rendering process and allow as much of that grease to cook out of the fat as possible. After it's ground up, I filled the crock pot, let it process for 10 to 12 hours on low, strained the rendered fat through a double layer of cheesecloth to remove any impurities, poured it into pint-sized mason jars to seal, and ended up with some beautiful, bright white jars full of rendered bear fat that will last us for the next 6 to 12 months and store in the freezer for even longer than that. Leave a comment below if you're interested in this type of information. We do a lot of different things with our wild game meats, and I'd be happy to share more if there's more interest. So it's Sunday, June 20th. We just came in to pull our cameras, get the bait stuff cleaned up here. Just wanted to give you guys a shot in the daytime of where, so there's the bait there. That bear was coming up over the top of the bait, and it died right there, underneath that tree. That's where he was dead. So about 25, 30 yards is all he made it. So the carcass is down there a little ways. We drug him out and took care of him there. There's not much left of the carcass. Those other bears have been eating on it for the last week, so yeah, we're gonna pull our cameras, call it a year.